U.S. message on nation's reconstruction seen as positive. Indian Navy meets tomorrow. Major regional security decision expected. BNP surprised by interest in forming party from within government. Sergis Alam shifts focus to political unity. Primary and secondary textbooks to be revised again with major changes in evaluation system. Experts recommend overhauling confusing education system. Hello and welcome to News 24 English Bulletin. This is Sherwin Wahid and those were Bashundhara T headlines. Now the details. Analysts view the U.S. delegation's message of support for the nation's reconstruction positively. They see signs of improved U.S.-Bangladesh relations in areas such as repatriation of funds, financial aid, and geopolitics. U.S. Assistant Secretary of State Donald Lu visited Dhaka 38 days after the formation of an interim government. Lu's visit comes amid recent changes in Bangladesh government. He previously visited in May and returned after 4 months. The U.S. has assured assistance in recovering stolen funds and announced $200 million in aid for governance, economic and social development. The U.S. also reiterated its commitment to boosting economic growth and stability in the Indo-Pacific region. Analysts noted the increasing influence of China in Bangladesh and the region. Indian Navy's top commanders will hold a 4-day meeting to discuss the situation in Bangladesh. According to Indian news agency ANI, the meeting will focus on regional security and may address China's growing influence and Pakistan's military aid. Following the recent government change in Bangladesh, New Delhi has been active on the issue. The meeting is the first under Admiral Dinesh K. Tripathi and aims to address governance changes and overall regional security concerns. The BNP is surprised by the interest of coordinators from the current government in forming a new political party. BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir has questioned how impartial the upcoming election will be. He stated that the next parliament will decide necessary reforms. At a Dhaka Reporters Unity event, Fakhrul criticized the government's move and emphasized the need for essential reforms only. He later visited injured July uprising victims at the hospital, calling for government compensation and highlighting BNP's role in the democracy restoration movement. Sergis Alam, Central Coordinator of the Anti-Discrimination Student Movement, has called for political unity until a democratic government is formed. Speaking at a student rally in Rangpur, he criticized political parties for failing to unite for the nation's interest over the past 53 years. Attendance included students, parents, and civic representatives. Alam highlighted that the recent uprising was a response to 16 years of oppression. At a meeting later, he urged all political parties to unite to protect the nation's new independence, stressing that without unity, it will be difficult to safeguard future freedoms. Jamaat-e-Islam's Deputy Emir Dr. Saeed Abdullah Muhammad Tahir stated that the party will not impose anything forcibly if it comes to power. He made this comment at a reception for former and current members of the Islamic Chhatru Shibir at the Diploma Engineers Institute on Monday. Tahir noted that public perception of Jamaat-e-Islami is now positive, with former critics now offering support. Central leaders of the party spoke at the event chaired by Dhaka Metropolitan South Emir Nur Islam Bulbul. Jaa Party Chairman G.M. Kadir apologized to the public for past mistakes. He claimed that the Awami League government forced his party into many situations, including participating in the 12th general election. Speaking at the Miladun Nabi prayer meeting at his office in Bonani, Kadir said that the Jaa Party has been mistreated by all governments since the 1990s. He criticized the participation in the last 3 disputed elections, stating it was a wrong decision. Kadir also mentioned that while Bangladesh gained independence in 1971, it still suffers from inequality, and he accused the Awami League of reducing people to a state of servitude. Dr. Mohammad Mukhlisur Rahman, Senior Secretary of the Ministry of Public Administration, announced that compensation will be provided to those who were discriminated against during the Awami League's rule. The government has formed a 5-member committee for the purpose. So far, 2,500 applications have been received after Sheikh Hasina's government was ousted. The interim government reorganized the administration, leading to protest over the appointment of new district commissioners who were seen as loyalists of the previous regime. The committee will select eligible officials for financial compensation and, if possible, reinstatement. The selection process is expected to be completed within 3 months. The UN fact-finding team has called for the submission of information regarding human rights violation in Bangladesh. This request was made through a press release from the UN Resident Coordinator's Office in Bangladesh on Monday. The statement noted that at the invitation of the interim government, the UN Human Rights Office is conducting an independent and impartial investigation into the incidents of human rights abuses. We will be back after a short break. Please stay with us. Welcome back. You're watching News 24 English Bulletin. Bangladesh is celebrating the birth and death of Prophet Muhammad PBUH with various events marking Eid-e-Milad-un-Nabi. In Chattogram and Dhaka, large crowds attended festive gatherings and prayers, hoping for an end to conflict with a new beginning for Bangladesh. In Dhaka, a massive rally organized by Bashundhara Sharif drew thousands. Other events included a seminar and a Milad Mahfil in Chankarpul, Dhaka, and processions in Rajshahi, Rangpur, Sylhet, Khulna, and Dinajpur. Celebrations were led by prominent figures emphasizing communal harmony and national progress. The interim government is making significant changes to class-based textbooks, reinstating old curriculum divisions and exams, and modifying the assessment system. This is an effort to streamline the disorganized education system. However, educators and researchers advocate for a thoughtful, long-term approach to solving education issues. Many schools like Kamarpura High School in Dhaka face low student attendance and protest against corruption. The National Curriculum and Textbook Board is revising textbooks and assessment methods, emphasizing old curriculum from 2012 and offering new guidelines for grades 9 and 10. Experts stress the need for immediate and sustainable improvements to ensure effective education and future national development. Former Managing Director of Ekattur TV, Mozammel Babu, and former General Secretary of National Press Club, Shamul Datta, were detained while attempting to flee to India. Locals caught them early Monday in the Dhobora border area of Mymensingh and handed them over to the police. They face accusations from the International Crimes Tribunal related to violent suppression of a student movement in July. Both are implicated in inciting violence and supporting government repression. Previously, Ekattur TV's former news chief Shakil Ahmed and presenter Farzana Rupa were also detained in connection with similar cases. Former Culture Minister Asauzzama Noor and former Aviation State Minister Mahbub Ali have been sent to jail. The court ordered their detention in connection with the CM Shador murder case in Mirpur. They were presented before Chief Metropolitan Magistrate Musharraf Hussain in Dhaka. The investigating officer requested for imprisonment. The defense lawyers argued for bail, calling the cases political, but their bail requests were denied. Additionally, S.I. Shahadat Ali was granted a 6-day remand in the Imam Hassan murder case. An organization, News24, has claimed that there is no government action to address the medical needs of those injured in a July uprising. At a press conference on Monday at the National Press Club, they presented a 15-point demand for proper treatment and rehabilitation of the injured. They called for intervention from the chief advisor to facilitate foreign medical treatment if necessary. Speakers also demanded an end to mismanagement, corruption, and harassment in the health sector, urging the creation of a people-centered healthcare system. And that's all from the newsroom today. Thanks for watching News 24. Please stay with us.